Alright guys, so I'm just starting my workday, and since I have the most brain power right now, when I'm just starting, I have the most energy, that is when I tackle the tasks that take the most thinking. And there's a lot of mindless tasks I do per day that are just kind of routine now, which I'll show you a little later on, but this is usually the fun part for me, the strategy type stuff, the creative thinking and whatnot, because I'm not super creative, but there's certain aspects where I am. So what I'm gonna do right now, probably a lot of you guys don't know, I do this on the side too, is I'm creating a kind of entire sales funnel business strategy for a certain e-commerce store that reached out to me. So I'm gonna be mapping it out. I can't show you the exact store, but I'm gonna show you guys kind of the entire sales funnel and flow of that. So right now it's 1 o'clock, been working for about 2 hours, been working on that funnel you can see behind me. Just got some more DoorDash. You know, we got Chipotle for lunch already. Right now, got some nectar, just acai bowl with banana, strawberry, and the liquid stuff on the bottom. I don't know what it is. I also just ordered a new desk that comes today. It's pretty cool. It's a desk that lifts up. It's also a whiteboard. I'm just waiting for it to come. Eager, want it to come, so I had to move my old desk out here. There's a bunch of crap in here, but this is kind of like my secondary desk I had right there. That was over on this wall right here with the computer, the printer, and whatnot. So new desk is gonna go there. Hopefully the blinds don't get in the way, but I'll show you guys when it comes in. I'm taking a break for probably 20-30 minutes. Might wrap some Christmas presents because it's getting close. I got a couple that whole box is presents for other people. So if you notice I'm wearing different shirts, that's because some of these are different days. Don't do that much that's interesting that I could straight up show you every single day. So this is about 3 days put together, but I just gotten installed 3 hours later, this new desk, which weighs 150 pounds to put together, and it's just this. Now you guys might have seen this before, but this desk is pretty cool. So it's just a normal desk, except you guys have definitely seen this before. You can move it up and down. You can have settings. So I set it, this is one for when I stand. Moves up and down. And this is also whiteboard material. So you know we're gonna be doing videos on that. I've seen a couple where people have the camera angle like this, and they'll be kind of writing here, doing things out. I don't know how hard that would be to set up if my head will get in the way, but it might be something I wanna try. Now, what I did this for is kind of like a workspace. So this is my normal setup right here. Just the monitor, a little whiteboard. I normally had another computer there, I didn't really use it, and then the other whiteboard. But what I want to do is put where my face is right here, I just ordered a monitor. I'm gonna mount it there, mirror that display, so when I'm working on things there, I can stand up, work over here, see what I'm doing. And the display I got, you guys will see, it's pretty big. You can put 4 different screens in it. Here, I'll just show you guys on this. So this is the monitor I bought that I'm gonna be mounting. So it's pretty big. It should take up probably that entire space right there, which is 40 inches. So should be more efficient, more fun to work with. I wanna start working standing up because I'm tired of sitting down. I sit down too much. After I work, I play video games, same thing. So that I just ordered, set up that desk, which I got yesterday. And I wrapped some Christmas presents, which I'll show you guys right now. Believe it or not, this is part of my work. So just wrapped a bunch of different Christmas presents for family. This bag is really cool. I got that in the mail, so I decided to reuse that. There's the SD. Might not be here longer, we'll see. I don't know if I want to keep it yet or trade it in. You guys probably already seen that video though. So I'll catch up with you guys in a little when I show you the next thing I'm working on. So we just got a new toy now. This is the new iPad I just got. Now the reason I got this is I want to start using this as almost a tablet to draw on, connect it to my computer. So I can draw on here and you guys can see it everywhere and kind of just make it easier to map out certain things, be able to teach better. So we got the new iPad, gonna test it out to see if it works for that. Now I originally did have this whiteboard right here, which is a smart whiteboard. I don't know if you can see down there, but it was supposed to connect to my computer and it was kind of a headache to get on there and to draw and have to one, draw on there, and then go talk over the video, make it separate. Whereas on this, I can just sit here over my computer, I can draw on this, talk to you guys at the same time, you can see me. So it should make videos a little bit easier, but just got this. I also have a cool new desk coming. It's one of the desks that lift up, but it's also a whiteboard material on it because obviously I have a giant whiteboard, I have a giant pad of paper. There's a lot of brainstorming, a lot of note taking, just ideas, drawing it out. And this should make it easier just to put it on my computer. But having the kind of whiteboard desk just to take notes, I also have a whiteboard up here. It's empty right now, but I just don't like where it is. It's not convenient. So gonna be using this iPad for some videos. All right guys, I got my iPad here. I'm gonna be drawing out the sales funnel that I'm gonna be creating for this e-commerce business. Now, this is gonna be mainly just the checkout funnel. There's gonna be a lot of other funnels I'm doing as well, more on the front end, but this is kind of the back end, almost end of the road funnel for when they are purchasing a product. So I'm gonna go over that. If you don't know what a sales funnel is, it's pretty much just the customer journey. So if they land on this page and then click here, they go here. And then if they do this action, they go over here. It's just an entire, like a funnel. So starting off, we're going to have the landing page. So if we're running ads, this is where the person will be landing. Sorry, writing on this is a little weird. So that is the landing page. That's where they're starting. On the landing page, they're gonna come to an offer. Now, we're gonna call that an OTO, which is a one-time offer. So this is OTO number 1. Now, this is usually just a product to get them in the door. This can be your main product as well. So we're gonna say this is a $30 item. We'll pretend that we're selling some supplement here. So it's a $30 item, and if they do decide to go and they say yes to this and they want to purchase this, then after we capture their information with a 2-step order form, again, if these are unfamiliar, I'll make another video on this, but OTO, so one-time offer number 1, say it's a $30 supplement, they're getting a discount, blah, blah, blah. If they say yes to that, they're gonna be led to an upsell. Now, what's an upsell? It's exactly what it sounds like. So an upsell, maybe there's multiple different ways to do upsells. You can try and sell them on a higher ticket item, so something more expensive. You can try and sell them on a bundle of something. For this, I think for the product I'm doing here, usually supplements and whatnot, maybe I say, okay, buy a 6-month supply, get 2 months free. So maybe this is 1 bottle here. Then this is gonna be 3 bottles with 1 free or something along those lines. So it is higher ticket, you're making more profit, but if they said yes to one, then it goes to this. But what if they say no? If they say no, then we're gonna hit them with a downsell. Now, downsell can be multiple things. It can be a completely different product. It can be the same product, but you're gonna give them a discount or a better deal. So it really depends. You have multiple products, you have one. If you have one, you're gonna try and hit them with a coupon. If you have a downsell, you can maybe do a free trial here. So if they don't want the 30 bottle one, maybe we give them a free 7-day trial, and then they get charged $30 per month after that for each bottle, and it's kind of on repeat. So if they say no to OTO number 1, they go to the downsell. If they say yes to the downsell, they get moved up to upsell number 1, which again, maybe they try the free trial. It says, okay, maybe you want to try this free trial. We hit them with upsell number 1. Now, if they say no to the downsell, they're gonna move over to downsell number 2. Now, this again can be the same theory. We gave them a 7-day free trial. Maybe that didn't work. We're gonna now give them a 30-day free trial. And if they say yes to that, they're gonna move up to upsell number 1. And after upsell number 1, you can have another upsell here. If you want an upsell number 2, again, you can stop this entire process right here. After this, it's kind of more, not advanced, but it's if you have more products. So we could kind of cut the funnel here and this just be the entire funnel right here. Or we can keep going, and if they say no to upsell number 2, they go down to downsell, and then it's kind of end of the process. So that's pretty much just a basic checkout cart. I'm sorry the writing on here is pretty bad, but That's basically just a normal upsell, downsell checkout for an e-commerce product. So that's kind of the basic funnel I'll start with, because most people don't even have that when a lot of the money is made with upsells. You gotta think, if you're selling, let me get rid of all this crap on here. If you're selling a $30 product, so you guys gotta think, there's a lot of money to be made. So let's say you have 100 customers. So you have 100 customers, and let's say you have a $20 product. Your upsell makes it $50, and your next upsell is $100. We'll say these are 100 buying customers. So we have 100 people at the $20 rate, and let's say 20% take the upsell. So we have 20 people down here, and we'll say 5% take the next upsell. So if you were to just, with 100 customers, and now these numbers are pretty close to being accurate when it comes to upsells. Again, it will vary on the niche, what the product is, what your pages look like, etc. So $20 here, you made $2,000 up front. So you made $2,000. Well, if you stopped it there, you didn't have upsells, you're leaving money on the table, because once people buy from you, they want to buy again a lot of times and are still interested in buying more. For example, the upsell 20%, we just lost $1,000 because we did not have an upsell. And then another $500. So we would have lost $1,500 from not having upsells from 100 customers. So our average customer went from being worth $20 to being worth $35. So that is a huge difference, especially if you're running ads and keeping profitable, keeping higher margins and things along those lines. It's very important to have upsells. And if you're interested in my Amazon videos, this can be done on Amazon. There's a lot of different ways. It's not directly on Amazon, but there's ways to add in upsells and downsells and whatnot. And if you guys are interested in that, I'll be making more advanced videos on those. So this is pretty much just the basics of creating kind of a checkout funnel and why it works and why so many people are leaving. It's almost worth the same amount. If you got double the amount of customers, you can get half the amount of customers and make the same amount if you have the correct upsells. So hope this was informative for you guys. That's what I was just doing for this business. So I just filmed a little bit of a new video and finished it. Sometimes I'll do videos in one complete swing. Sometimes I'll split it up, because for me, talking to a camera for a long time is very difficult. It's very hard for me to initially start the video, but once I start talking, it's very easy. So I just made kind of a 15-minute video about Amazon FBA product research, and I do edit all my own videos, if you can't tell by the fantastic editing. So I just cut this up. I just use iMovie. It's pretty simple. It took me about probably 10 minutes, because on this one, there was a lot of, it's a longer video, it's like 16 minutes. There's a lot of me having to cut, think for a second how I want to say things, because for me, talking doesn't come easily. I've had to get better at it. I'm still not a very fluent speaker when it comes to words, how to describe things. In my head, I can say it perfectly. When it comes to actually saying it, it's more difficult. So it's just putting yourself in the right situation. Of all people to be a YouTuber, it's strange. I am in my head still, because one, I hated the camera. Two, I don't always have much to say. I'm very in my own head. I'm not talking about ideas. I'm thinking about them all first, and I've already filtered out different things I want to say, what I want to do, etc. So it's hard for me to just sit and talk to a camera, which is why videos like vlogs are normally short or kind of action clips. So a day in the life like this is a little strange for me, but edited the video. I also made a thumbnail, which I do have Photoshop. I figured out how to use that. Just watch the tutorial. Boom, of course. Come on. Gotta have that picture, but figured out how to cut myself out, and I just leave myself cut out the words. I use a tool online that's very easy to do. I close iMovie, it slows down my computer a ton. So this is the thumbnail. Now, I know a lot of you have seen my professional thumbnails, and those actually do worse when it comes to views on videos. The more simple ones, now this one's a very simple one, but having a face in there, having not a ton of writing. Like this is almost too much writing on the thumbnail. Again, for different types of videos, different niches, different things do better. Upload times and whatnot. Now, I did just film this video and it is 3:30 p.m. so I'm debating on if I want to upload it. That's pretty late and I'm Western, so Eastern is 6:30 already. I probably won't upload this video today even though I wanted to. I'll schedule it for tomorrow. I've been trying to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday now. So I'll probably schedule this video for Tuesday. Normally, Monday through Thursday does great. Friday, Saturday, Sunday always suck for uploading. Very rarely Saturday or Sunday will do well, sometimes Saturday, but you will have to upload earlier in their day. So there's a whole science to it. So that's just what I've been doing here. And you guys have already seen my other work stuff. All right guys, so it's pretty much just a normal day of what my work looks like. I know it's 3 different days put together, but I was really working on most of those things every day. I just want to show you the more exciting parts of those. Now, when I work, it's gonna change every single day. Sometimes I'll have one main focus for a couple months and the priority will be working towards that, and other things are kind of on the side, still doing them, but it's not the main priority. One of the things I've realized is you can't have so many different things you're trying to do at the same time. One thing has to be your main focus, and then you can have side things, but they shouldn't distract from the main focus. You can go and work on those side things when you have extra time, but the main focus really has to be 1 or 2 things. And if it is 2 things, they should kind of work together to go towards the same goal. So that's really what I've learned the last year. A lot of working. Now, one thing I didn't really show you guys here because I don't consider it working is all the learning and the research and the different things I do. I do probably an hour or 2 of Googling things, watching videos, watching tutorials on different things I want to learn or get better at, and just kind of increasing that knowledge. I don't read a ton of books. I read a couple, but I find it a lot easier to get good information from YouTube videos, from free information online. I do buy courses myself. I've bought probably 5 or 6 this year, different topics, go through them, learn, and then go do more research. It's really a starting point. So again, every single day is gonna vary. A lot of what I do, I'd say probably 70–80% of the work I do is either learning or planning. It's not actually doing these steps. Somewhat because I outsource a lot of the kind of grunt work, but that still means you have to check up on it, do other things. I'll do the most important things in my business, the strategy, the things that really need to get done, and then kind of the smaller things that are easy to teach, outsource, that don't play like a critical role, I will outsource those. So every day varies. A lot of it is learning and planning that strategy, but don't let that stop you from taking action. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and leave me a comment. Let me know if you like these type of videos, and I will see you guys in the next video.